Coming up on Relatables.
Things men have no business doing. Being my best friend.
Facts, bro! Oh, couldn't agree more. Oh, I could not agree more with that. Thank you so much. Yes, yes, yes.
Jake and Artie, the Relatables party.
The Relatables podcast is hosted by myself, Oddie Clark, aka
Mummy.
and my partner in crime, Mr. Daddy, Jake Craig.
Let's go.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in once again. Jake, we're starting today proving my superpowers, you could say.
You know what? I'm gonna side with you on this one. As in,
About time. You haven't been siding with me very often, eh?
As in, yes, superpower.
Yes.
All right. I don't know where you get the confidence.
Confidence is key, guys. Fake it till you make it.
I don't know what it is.
Give me a little backstory. What's been going on?
Okay. Couple weeks now. We've done it multiple times, okay. I randomly went and said, have a MacHappy day to the drive-through people when I got a coffee.
Just out of the blue.
When I got a coffee with my girlfriend, because one of them said it to me when I ordered my coffee, and at the door, Beth was like, you have to say it.
Yes.
Got denied. I said it, no reply. Jack did one on Patreon.
Yes.
Bad effort.
Terrible effort.
Poor effort.
Not even worth. I would say go to Patreon and listen. Wasn't good.
I think the last one was me.
Yes.
I went again. I was with Harry.
Redemption.
Waiting in the waiting bay.
The Nuggets Bay.
The Nuggets bay. And I said, have a MacHappy day. And she laughed. And I was chuffed. I was like, I feel like a human. But Oddie said, did you say have a MacHappy day though?
Well, my rebuttal was Jake was all nervous and he was like, have a MacHappy day.
I don't know. So yesterday we went and we let Oddie put his
Money where his mouth is.
money where his mouth is.
So this is my attempt of saying have a MacHappy day.
Yeah, we went and got nuggets.
Yeah.
Thank you. How you feeling, mate?
All right, don't be someone our way.
Are you stressing?
A little nerves at the end.
It is nerves.
But watch this. This is going to be Oddie's coldest moments right here. It's getting a good view. Don't be someone my age, though. Be like a little kid. Oh, looks like a guy older than me.
Fuck. I can't look. I've always just done it. I can't look.
I couldn't look when you did it.
I want you to look at him and say, because you were criticizing what I did.
I'm not going to speak.
You
MacHappy day.
You were criticizing.
I'll show you how it's done, mate. It's not
I'll try and get it down there so they don't even know we're filming.
I might do a Jack and be like, have a McNugget day. Yeah, if you're on Patreon, you know.
Yeah, if I can go pay Patreon.
Thank you. Have a MacHappy day. I nailed it.
How do you feel?
Fine. Looked her in the eyes. She was like, why the fuck are you staring at me?
You're actually good at it. I suck at it.
Easy money, mate.
I'm always stressing.
Fucking let's eat some nuggets. So,
It was good.
thank you very much. But I think now we should leave it to the people.
Yeah. Do we stop doing it now?
I reckon it would be funny if some people send it in and they're like,
It would be great.
have a MacHappy day, drive.
I want to hear someone get told to like fuck off or something. That's all I want.
They can't say that at McDonald's.
I feel like some places they won't give a shit.
So the one I said to, she was smiling and she like sort of had a little giggle. But I feel like if you got a bad mood manager,
That's what I got.
She would be like, leave here now.
The first one I did was afternoon. All right.
Probably end of her
I bet you
shift.
the end of her shift.
Yeah.
It was. They probably just got fucking smashed on a Sunday,
Yeah.
right? And Beth and I were driving to Sydney. She came here for the weekend. We were driving to Sydney, and so yeah, she looked at me, and there was two people actually. I was like, "Have a MacHappy day," and my mistake was I full on locked in eye contact. I was like, "Have a MacHappy day," and then she just looked at me, and I was like, "Go."
not those baby blues.
Oh, fucking hell.
But we'll leave it on. Let's jump into the episode, Jake. But to everyone listening, have a MacHappy day.
So we all know, I've told everyone before, I've yelled it from the mountaintops that if I get tickled, I'm not happy.
He's not at all.
I'll end relationships early on. I'll state it early on in talking stages. If you tickle me, this isn't going anywhere, okay? I need to get this point across.
Tickle Monster and Jake don't have a good relationship.
No, not at all. Not at all. So basically the other day I got confident with a little play fight with the misso. a little bit confident.
Always happens.
And did a little wet willy action on her. I got excited, a little bit of wet willy action, and she was like, fucking. And so then she instantly knows her ammunition is fucking, hey, you're about to get tickled. I bolted, bro. I fucking bolted upstairs. I bolted. And then she goes, you're a fucking man. You have no right to be this fucking ticklish. All right?
She could be true.
And so I said, hey, fuck off. No, I didn't say that. I stayed running away. I was on my hands and knees. I was begging, I was like, please, please, please.
Please, por favor, please.
So we did what it got us thinking of was an IG question this week is things men have no business doing.
Yes, and the responses were good.
These were good. Again, randomly, we just have some good questions that we didn't realize how good they are.
So if you guys like it, we might do it again.
Yeah, do you want me to start?
Go for it.
All right. Things men have no business doing. Complaining about cramps.
Oh, no, not at all. We have no
yeah.
no foot to stand on.
You couldn't catch me complaining about a cramp in front of a girl.
To be fair, I get bad cramps.
You get bad cramps. Sorry, were you complaining about the cramps right now?
You've seen me get some cramps here when we used to live together, remember? Didn't you have to come in and stretch my leg out?
No, I'm talking about fucking stomach cramps.
It's the same thing, mate.
I've one time Ollie was in his room and I just heard him go, you said the full C word and I was like, what the fuck? And he's on the floor in his room and he's like, I'm getting a cramp. And I had to just like lift his heel up and he was paralyzed.
I used to get him all after a long game soccer if I didn't get subbed or anything.
Fucking hell.
I was cooked. All right. Things men have no business doing. Asking your body count.
Oh, facts.
Yeah.
I don't think either gender has any business doing any of that.
What's yours?
What's my body count?
Yeah.
4. T. Just kidding. I think Beth watches this. I'm kidding. All right. Things men have no business doing. Finishing in 2 minutes.
Oh, no!
Hey, 2 minutes is pretty good.
That's pretty good. 30 seconds on it, mate.
Finishing in 30 seconds.
It's props to the girl. You're beautiful. I couldn't.
It's a compliment.
Yeah, I couldn't hold back. I couldn't hold
There's
back.
no better compliment, all right? There's no better compliment than us finishing fast.
Give me another 2 minutes. We can go.
Yeah.
Things men have no business doing. Asking if you're on your period when they're upset.
Oh, facts.
A little sad, like you just had a bad day. Are you on your period?
Hey, wait a sec.
Yeah.
Hey, it's about that time.
Yeah.
It's been about 28 days, hasn't it? I'm up to date on the cycle.
I saw another one. Things men have no business doing is like knowing when my cycle is.
What? Why not? I think that's cute.
I think it's good too.
I think it's good to know when your girlfriend's cycle is. Because you don't want to say to her, like, if she is going through, like, if she's PMSing, which is an actual thing, and she is really getting really upset leading up to her period, then at least you know why. So it's like, just to be extra caring in that time, and you don't say, oh, it's because you're getting your period. You know why it is.
I think
you be extra caring.
You know how like girls sometimes want you to subconsciously know about things.
Yeah,
I reckon it's that because my girlfriend was on hers like a couple of days ago, and she said that she wouldn't want me to track it. I was like, fair enough. But I knew she was a little sad, and I knew she was on it, so I came over with some snacks.
Yeah.
And she had a nice smile on her face, and she said, "Thank you so much for coming over."
She wants you to know.
Yeah, well,
she definitely wants you to know. Things men have no business doing. Diabolical earthquake triggering sneezes.
I'm being called out right now. I just had an epiphany. That is me, eh? It's like,
Yeah.
Well, girls have that cute look.
My dad is like, I don't think I'm that bad. I purposely like sticking my tongue out when I sneeze because it's funny.
Wait, what?
You go like, I do that and I think it's funny.
You're so weird.
But my dad, he has like a full like load up. Like if I sneeze, I just go like, it's like a quick, like,
What's it?
My dad's like this. My dad's like,
yeah, the older you get, I think the worse your sneeze gets.
it's weird. It must get more powerful.
Yeah.
The bigger the nose.
Yeah.
'Cause your nose never stops growing. Your nose is one of those things that never stops growing. So it's just
Is
a
that
nose
true?
thing. Yeah, sucks for you. Eh?
Whatever. Things men have no business doing. Being active on Pinterest.
Yo, what the fuck? Why is that so true? Why do I agree with that?
That's only for like pretty things.
Why?
Well organized things.
That's wild. I didn't know you could like full post stuff on Pinterest and get like followers.
I
and
didn't
all
know that.
stuff.
The only reason I ever go on Pinterest is for tattoos.
Yeah, look for tattoos.
Yeah, that's it.
Literally.
But some girls organize their lives on there. What they want, their dream house, their dream room, their weddings.
People are like, I'll make a Pinterest board. What? What are you talking
What's
about?
a board? Yeah.
Like, what? Things men have no business doing. This one's nice. Lighting up the room and captivating me with their sweet, sweet smiles.
Oh. Thank you. If you're lucky enough to get one of them,
Yeah.
keep him.
Keep him.
Yeah. Things men have no business doing. Multitasking.
No, we don't have no business doing. We don't know how to do it. We can't do it.
No, we can't.
We cannot multitask.
One thing at a time and I'll do it right. If you
Please.
chuck something else in there, it's not getting done right at all.
My girlfriend was brushing her teeth the other day while I was on FaceTime to her.
Yeah.
All right. And
That's already multitasking.
Middle of me telling a story too. She asked me to tell her this story.
Yeah,
all right.
yeah.
And I was like, "Why are you brushing your teeth? I'm telling you something. Why are you brushing your teeth?" And she was like, "I can hear you. I can fully like digest what you're saying while brushing my teeth." And I was like, "I think because I know I can't."
Yeah.
I got mad and I was like, "I know you can't hear me right
No,
now."
I think it's also we're multitasking by watching them brush their teeth and telling a story, so it puts us off our game.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I hated that too.
Her fault.
Yeah, her fault. Her fault.
Things men have no business doing. Forehead kisses with no intention of dating you.
Oh, if any man has done that, yeah, left right, good night.
No, that's happened.
Without dating.
Lois, so many guys do it.
They've had such a great time. Ghost. Ghost. Things men have no business doing. You'll like this one. Sitting in the passenger seat.
Fuck, bro. I tell you what, I want that passenger seat. I need it. I want to be a passenger prince.
Jake's girlfriend, can I say it?
Yeah, I don't care. Let's call her out.
Doesn't have a license, so he has to drive everywhere. That would suck to be fair.
I don't actually.
I love being a princess.
Oh, yeah, I would. I mean, I would.
I was about to say
like
a pillow princess.
That's one thing men have no business doing is being a pillow princess.
Yeah,
But no, look, I would like to be a passenger princess, but no, I told my girlfriend, I was like, look, if you don't have it now, like,
You're never gonna
I was
get
like, get it whenever you want. Like, yes, let's get it for you. And then because I can have her in my car and her L's.
Yeah.
But I was also like, it's expensive. You know, I was like,
car.
save your money. Yeah.
Oh, no,
I was
car.
like, wait until money just isn't really a big
Is
issue.
it expensive to get your license? I'll just say get your license.
Get your license isn't expensive. But I even said that to her. She said, I just want to get my license so I have it. And I was like, yeah, but once you get it and you know you can drive and don't have a car, you're going to buy a car. And you're a girl and girls don't like shitty cars. They want a nice car. And then that turns into a loan to get a good car. And then you have a loan payment that you have to pay back every month. And I was like,
boy logic, get that out of here. Let's do some girl maths, mate. She wants her license and a nice car. Get a loan.
fuck it. Get a loan, get a pretty car, post it on Instagram.
Yeah.
Henry will be in the passenger seat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just going to say, you secretly love driving her around, mate.
I do like driving,
Don't
yeah.
get a car. No, this is this is our
Yeah,
bonding
I
time.
need you to rely on me. I need you. This is all I've got. This is all I've got. You're too independent. Things men have no business doing. Complaining about the amount of pillows on my bed, but then using the pillows on my bed.
No, I love it. I've come to the fact that I love it. Maybe at the
I don't
start.
know. I complain about it, but because, like, when we go to bed, if I'm at Best Place when we go to bed, I swear I pull off
Oh, I pull them off too.
6 pillows and put them on my side. And then when I have to go for a piss in the middle of the night, I have to crawl off the end of the bed.
Does Beth have like a TV in her room or anything?
No.
Tell you what those pillows are really good for. It's TV time on your bed.
Propped up.
Propped up, and you got a majority of 10 of them to choose from.
That's actually a good point.
Okay, things men have no business doing. Using their brains.
Fair enough. I can't even argue with that.
Jake has his moments sometimes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You want me to not use my brain? Fine. I won't use my brain.
You should try.
I'll go willy-nilly.
Try, mate, try.
Things men have no business doing. Making laws on women's issues.
Oh, facts. Yeah, like abortion and stuff.
That's facts. Bro.
Yeah. Okay. I want your initial reaction as best to your ability to this one.
Fuck, okay.
Things men have no business doing. Being my best friend.
Facts, bro. Oh, couldn't agree more. Oh, I could not agree more with that. Thank you so much. Yes. 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 That was perfect. That made my day. That made my whole day. Things men have no business doing. Pointing out my patchy fake tan. Fix it then.
Fix it then. That is like one of the first things I noticed, but as a guy, like,
Oh, yeah,
I'm not very attentive, but
yeah.
like sometimes I'm like, oh, that's not a good job, eh?
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, look, whatever makes you happy, but
Okay, Jake. I just want you to start telling me about how your day's going today.
oh yeah,
Things
We're
men have
pretty
no
good.
business doing. Yapping.
You know what's funny is when you said start telling me about your day, I started thinking about how my girlfriend would tell me about her day. So I was going from the start. I woke up. Fuck. Things men have no business doing. Having flawless skin when using 3-in-1 body wash on their face.
That is our business.
That is
one's
100%
wrong.
our business.
That is, yeah.
You know what my business is not washing my face and having perfect
That's
skin.
one of the tricks of the trade, that is.
Yeah. Don't start relying on that skincare, all right? It's a ruse.
Yeah.
They just want your money. They need retention. They need you to keep buying their products when they go off, when you run out of it, all that shit.
Once it goes good, start to peter off a little bit, just moisturize.
Yeah.
Rely on your natural body.
Yep.
Eventually you'll be able to do it. My last one, things men have no business doing. Sitting down to wee.
Look, I agree, but if I'm tired,
Nah, not me.
sometimes.
Tired doesn't get me. Only thing that gets me
Really?
is number 2.
Do you pee while you poo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beforehand, you have to get it out.
I'm always pissing while I'm pooping.
Yeah, you got to get it out. That's
But
my sitting go.
I'm never peeing and pooping at the same time.
I tell you what, like, could justify us sitting down to wee. It's getting a bit of TikTok time in. Because we can't do it while we're standing. They get extra TikTok time while they're weeing, girls.
Yeah, you know what? I've actually got one more, but I just want to say something. So when a girl is at work and they have to go take a piss, they're like, I'm just going to the toilet. And it's assumed that you're going to take maybe 5 minutes to piss because you peter around in there. So you do get some TikTok time while at work. If a guy says I'm going to the toilet at work, everybody knows I'm standing up to piss and I'm in and out. And if I'm not out of there in 30 seconds, they know I'm shitting.
Yeah.
All right? I don't want everyone to think I'm shitting just because I want some TikTok time.
Maybe this is a ruse.
What the fuck is going on here? How about you let us sit down to piss?
Yeah. Make it
Fucking
normal.
hell.
I want that to be my business. Give me my TikTok time.
Here's my last one. Things men have no business doing. Carrying around a water bottle because that's just for girls.
Oh, no, fair.
Fair enough.
I always forget mine every day anyway. That was good. If you liked it, guys, let us know. And we'll do it again in a few weeks.
Ding, ding, ding. Okay, guys, we have a dilemma this episode. So you know what to do. If you have a dilemma, go link in bio and it'll take you to a Google Docs page. Send it in, or it's also in our Instagram bio. Okay. To start off, hi, my name is Moby. I'm 17 and I'm turning to an 18-year-old guy in a few weeks. So he's a female. My dilemma is that there is this girl in my close friend group who I am really into, but I don't think she's into me. She's a really smart girl, and in my heart, I'm already pretty sure she knows that I'm into her. I asked her to come to my 18-year-old birthday, and I'm thinking of asking her out then. But that's the thing. I'm just an average-looking guy with a decent amount of confidence in myself. But I feel like I always give off best friend vibes. Please be aware that this is my first real relationship, and I'm scared as shit. Like I said in the last potty. I genuinely do love you guys, and I feel like I'm being heard when I come on the potty. Oh. Thanks, Moby1 Kenobi. Maybe we've done one from before.
Moby1 Kenobi. What a name. I wouldn't say that in front of any girls.
Moby1 Kenobi. I love it. I say be yourself. Man.
That was going to be my advice. I don't think you can give off best friend energy, man. I think that's just you doubting yourself in your head. And what do you say? I'm an average looking guy with a bit of confidence. Mate, that is all you need.
Yeah.
Be
definitely.
yourself. Average, mate, your looks have nothing to do with whether or not you attract a girl or not. Like, there's obviously that initial bit of attraction. You got that going.
Yeah.
You just got to be yourself and know that what you want, and you're going to be putting off the right energy, and she's going to love it. I don't.
What would your advice be? I'm not too sure. Do you reckon do it at his birthday? Because what if she says no and it's on his birthday and he ruins his own birthday?
He did already jump the gun. He's like, this is going to be my first relationship.
Yeah, that's if she says yes.
Yeah. True. And like your birth, I personally wouldn't do it on his birthday because it's like, it's your special day. But it would be sick. Like, imagine falling in love with your girlfriend on your birthday.
Here's also the thing though. It's like, you're not going to ask her to be your girlfriend on that day. You don't just like, you guys haven't really been seeing each other.
Oh,
Like, you
yeah,
don't just
yeah,
ask someone
yeah.
to be your girlfriend. You need to start seeing her.
That's when you do. When you're 16, you did that. Maybe not 18.
Yeah, you've got to like hang out with her for a while. So
Well,
maybe ask her on a date.
Maybe we use that birthday thing to his advantage.
Yo, I was just gonna say yeah.
Yeah.
You go. I have an idea though.
I was going to say maybe it's not the best thing, but she can't say no on his birthday because it's his birthday.
Oh,
So he says like, "Hey, Ashley, like I really like you. Can I take you out on a date next week, 6 p.m. Let's go to the movies."
Yep. Okay.
And she's like, "It's his birthday. I've got to do it."
Okay. Here's my. That's good. That's good. Guilt trip.
Yeah, guilt trip.
Here's my idea. All right. Sorry. On your birthday, you invited to your birthday. She's there. You start talking to her, right? And you just have to pray. You either have to try and think of a way to walk her into asking, but you need to pray she asks, like, "Oh, what'd you give for your birthday?" Like, I feel like when you're that age, even like if it was your birthday and you came over to my place, I'd be like, "Oh, what'd you get?"
Yeah.
Like, it's just something I like to ask people.
Yeah. Seems normal.
Yeah. So she's probably going to say, like, "Oh, so what'd you give for your birthday?" That's just to keep the conversation going.
Yeah.
And then you can be like, "Oh, I got this and I got this." And she'll be like, "Yeah, cool." And I'll be like, "Yeah, I haven't got my favorite thing yet, though." And then she goes, "Oh, what's that?" And I'll be like, "Date with you."
Oh, I like that. It does rely on her saying that, but if she does, Obi-Wan Kenobi, I think you take the bait and be like, "Yes." She would be like,
it.
especially if you're an 18-year-old, she would be like, "I didn't know what smooth was like until
Yeah.
Obi came into my life." with
And
the Force."
also, all right, pal. We want to give you. We know you listen to the podcast. We want to give you tips. All right. None of this bare minimum shit. All right.
Yeah,
Don't
yeah.
take her just like on a drive.
No.
You know, to hang out and like then hopefully kiss her or something.
Yeah, no. Step
Take
one.
her on a proper first date.
Step one, flowers.
Yes, flowers.
So have that prepared before you go and pick her up. Let's assume you're picking her up. That's
Yeah.
a gentleman thing to do, but maybe not. Either way.
Also, like some pretty stock standard favorite flowers. Lots of girls love sunflowers. If you get sunflowers, just get her one.
I'm not opposed to roses.
I was gonna say roses, but also tulips.
Tulips.
Tulips and baby's breath in one bunch. She'll fucking
I'm a native man myself.
a native man.
Yeah.
Okay. What's
But
that?
native flowers. Anything native.
Oh, right.
Because they're all imported. They're not from Australia.
Fair enough. Yeah. Well, they can be grown here.
Yeah,
Can't they?
But they're not native. They don't grow naturally
Imported
in Australia.
seeds.
Yeah.
So we start off with flowers. Okay. So you basically, you ask her on a date. She says, like, basically, okay, let's say, so you ask her on a date and let's just say, yeah, like, what do you have in mind? And then on the day,
Oh, no, further. Here's another tip. When she says, "What do you have in mind?" Have a plan there. Don't be like, "Oh, what do you want to do?"
Yeah.
Say, like, "I've got this planned. Let's go on it."
like, I want to book a restaurant and I want to take you out for dinner.
Plan the perfect date for him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wanna try and help him out.
Yeah. So you have this pre-planned. Flowers, boom, check. Whatever you think. Trust your gut.
Yeah, go in there, trust your gut. Oh yeah, and also if you live in Australia, I don't know where you live, but Coles at the moment got a new flower supplier. They're banging. A
Really?
little more expensive, but banging.
How much are we talking?
Like $40 a bunch.
Oh, it's
not too bad.
18-year-old a little expensive.
But they have cheaper
They
bunches.
have it.
And it's the gesture.
The $15 ones are quite nice. You can get the mini version of sunflowers, $15.
You know what you can get? We can get cheap good ones.
Yeah.
Is Harris Farm.
Oh, really?
Cheap good ones. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Interesting. Good little tip. So we're going to go pick her up, open up the car door.
Yes, 100%. Also, make sure, like, let her know like you want this to be a real date, and make sure like, I don't know, you want her parents to know she's on a date because you want to go knock on the door.
Yeah.
And get her.
True. You don't want to be at the front saying, "I'm here," or beeping.
No.
You want to go up and knock on the door and be like, "Hey, I'm here to pick up Ashley."
Yes.
That's good.
Oh.
Good impression. First person's on the
Shake the
parent.
hand, shake the father's
I know
hand.
you'll be shaking it in your boots, mate.
Yeah.
But that's what you got to do.
He'll probably make a joke, have her back by 10, and be like, 9:30 it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Hey.
And then let's just go simple. Let's not get too complicated.
No.
Book a restaurant
Yeah.
close by to your town. Maybe to look at the reviews, Google reviews. That's what I normally rely on.
100%.
Anything over 4.5 stars is normally pretty good.
If you're in a city, TikTok's your best friend because cities always have like TikTok has the best recommendations for cities.
If you're down in your looks that day, maybe go a dim lighting place. Never know.
Dim lighting does wonders for everyone. So yeah, dim lighting.
If you got a bad skin day, like dim lighting. But otherwise, it's perfect. And then just make sure to ask questions about her, interact with her, leave it up to
Yeah.
you up there. Maybe one.
After that, it is.
And then if it's going really good, ask to go for a little sweet treat, ice cream or snack run.
Yeah, a little ice cream walk or something around where you are. Just keep chatting. If you know it's a good date, if you guys just don't have anything, you always have something to talk about. Like, and then it gets to 9:30, and you're like, shit, I need to take you home.
Yeah.
And like, if you show that you respect her father's boundaries, you respect her boundaries. Yeah, I think perfect.
And then end it with a mwah. Mwah. Yeah, get your first kiss, mate.
Here you go. Okay, with the kissing at the end of a date,
Yeah.
like, it kind of relies on her body language, I think.
I would even chuck it out there. I didn't like do it because I was scared to ask. The consent thing, you're going to think in your head that it's awkward to say, hey, can I kiss you? I reckon she'll love it.
See, yeah, I think some girls say they wouldn't like it.
Yeah.
But I think like, I don't know. I think it's nice. Can I kiss you right now?
I had a great date. Can I kiss you right now?
Yeah. Like
And you're not gonna say that if it wasn't a great date.
Yeah, exactly. Only as long as you had a good time and you really want to kiss her.
Yeah, like if you're both thinking, that moment when it's just like, should I kiss her? Should I not? It's better to ask it no.
Because like you're better off to be like, can I kiss you? And then she has the chance to say no.
Yeah.
Because then you kind of know that the date didn't go well for her.
Yeah, exactly.
Whereas if you just go in for it, she might be frozen and then just do it just to like not make it awkward. She doesn't want to deny you like that. And then you get the wrong idea when she actually was like, oh, fuck, I didn't actually like want to go on a second
And 9
date.
times out of 10, if you're thinking like this was a great date, should I ask to kiss her? She's probably thinking the same thing.
Yeah, I think
You're both going to be on the same wavelength most of the time.
Yeah, like I've never been on a date where I thought it wasn't a good date, and in my head I knew I wasn't asking for a second one, and then they messaged me saying, like, when's the second one?
Yeah.
So obviously they also didn't think it was a good date. You know what I mean?
It's all about energies. It's something your body just understands.
Yeah, no, agreed.
So I think we've sorted him out.
Yeah, please.
Good
Have
luck.
fun.
And happy birthday. Hopefully that wasn't too long ago. All right, guys. On the podcast, we often talk about the bare minimum for men, or if he wanted to, he would. And it just came up in conversation last week how Jake and I asked out our girlfriends.
Yeah.
And it wasn't in any way to, I don't know, flex or anything like that, or say like...
Well, no, I think it just came up. Like I think you talked about like, you said, how did you know that you wanted Beth to be a girlfriend? And if you want, how did you ask her out? And I was like, yeah, let's go.
Yeah. And I think it's sort of good to normalize, like men should be doing these gestures and it's more normal. And I just wanted to, this is something I did to my girlfriend before we started dating.
Yeah.
I've got something in front of me. I'm going to tell the story, but I didn't want, it's not going to come across as a flex or anything in any way at all. I'm like, I'm trying to say I'm better than fucking other guys or anything.
And I don't think you should, don't expect anyone to do this for you. Actually, maybe I don't care. Maybe you do expect them to do it for you. Hold yourself at high value.
So, little backstory. When me and my girlfriend were in the talking stages, she was in Europe when she messaged me, little flex there, but and I was in Australia, and she had about 5.5, 6 weeks left.
What was the initial message she sent you again?
Calling her out here. She said, "Why are you always on my For You page?"
You got to say, this is just proving a point of, you can say whatever you want to a guy, he's going to reply.
Yeah, but it was good. I'll give it to. It was good because we had a little bit of rapport. I knew who she was.
Right.
It wasn't just a complete random messaging me.
Sorry, you knew who she was.
Yeah, had never talked, but I knew who she was.
Yeah, okay, but go on.
But yeah, okay. So she was in Europe for 6 weeks, and we started off just texting, and then it got to, I think first one was phone call, and then she's like, "What are we doing? Let's FaceTime." And it started to FaceTiming, and I don't know. I'd had something in my gut that was just like, "Fuck." I think she could be the one. And this was early talking stages. Like this would have been maybe less than 2 weeks in talking.
Mate, I remember the day you told me she messaged you. And then I remember something coming up and you saying, we FaceTime last night. And then like 2 weeks later, it was like, we've been FaceTiming every night. And I was like, what the fuck is going on, bro?
I was falling in love, man. I was falling in love. But I had the idea. I don't know. I can't tell you why I had the idea. But so she was doing she was doing something cool in Europe every single day, and I was just like, I was sitting at home and had time on my hands. So after every single FaceTime, I for some reason decided to write a little story about what she'd be doing that day, or like a lesson she'd learned, or I don't know what my brain was thinking at the time, where she was.
Who cares what your brain was thinking? It was thinking right, bro. And we had one before saying things men have no business doing, using their brain. How about fuck off, because this is perfect. Or maybe you weren't using your brain.
So no, I was using my brain, but it was ballsy because I was like, I was committing a lot of time to this, and I was like, what if this doesn't work out? And like, I just keep writing all these stories. Like, this is a risk I've got to take. And what ended up happening is after the 6 weeks, I made this little PowerPoint document, and I call her Casimero. Her name's Cassie. And this is called The Adventures of Casimero.
Can I tell you something?
And I got a picture of her skydiving as a photo.
Oh, you fully made a document and everything?
I made a book.
Okay, I got to say something before you start.
Yeah.
So you said you call her Casimero.
Yeah.
But her name's actually Cassandra.
Yeah.
Ages ago. All right, ages ago. for about 3 weeks, I convinced Beth that her name's Casimiro.
Yeah.
And then I felt bad. I was like, fuck, I think I can't do this to Beth. Like, it's going to be embarrassing. So I was like, oh, look, her name's actually Cassandra. Joanna still thinks her name's Casimiro. Joanna, genuine. That's why the other day when you were here and she said something about Casimiro, you were like, you remember when she said that?
Yeah.
She genuinely thinks her name is Casimiro.
I just thought you told her about this book.
And I couldn't tell you when she was there.
Oh, that's funny. Well, I had to think of a nickname for her, and I couldn't think of anything to do with Cassandra. Casimiro is a soccer player, so I just said.
Yeah.
But anyway, so in front of me, I've got 23 FaceTimes, which is a story. So each one is called FaceTime 2, and then it's got the name of the story that I called it. So
How many are you going to read?
You say a random number, and I'll read that one.
So one to what?
So I started on number 2. I had the idea after FaceTime 2.
Whoa, that's early.
So-
I got to say, that's really early on.
So
the idea.
FaceTime 2 to 23.
Okay. Let's hit us with. Well, let's start with 2.
Okay. So this is really calling myself out. I don't know what I've written here.
What? Do you want me to read
This is
it?
almost a year. Oh no, I'll read it. Casimiro and the Big Bad Wolf. And she's a long distance runner. Casimiro huffed and she puffed with her high heart rate, stumbling into her last day abroad in London. She organised her things and relaxed, knowing she was going on another adventure to follow. She was down today because the distance of missing a distant land and her new boy was all coming together, relying on FaceTime and hopefully the invention of time travel to get through the day. Unlike most fairy tales, this happy ending ends soon. Stay tuned to see if Casimiro beats the Big Bad Wolf and she huffing and her puffing slows down.
That was the second FaceTime.
Yeah. I didn't read it that good.
All right, let's go with 12.
12. Okay. Here was 12.
This is 10 later.
FaceTime 12. Can't sleep. Sometimes you can't sleep, so you just need a bedtime story. Once there was a camel named Casimiro. Oh no, this is okay. I'll tell you after why I said this. She ziplined down from mountain to mountain, storing water in her hump, delivering to those in need, saving lives. She told her friends of her recent endeavors, and no one believed her. But that doesn't matter because she knew she was doing the right thing, and that's all that matters. And that was in reference to that day she sent me a meme about a camel being transported from the top of a mountain down to the bottom with water on it, and then it would walk all the way back up.
What? Dude, that one's so good. I like number 12.
You got another
Do you
one?
want to do one more?
Sure.
18.
18.
This is fucking, like, seriously, what is this? This is called, like, setting the bar.
18. FaceTime 18. Emotional intelligence. Casimiro sat pondering on her life, realizing what she was feeling right now and then, being enveloped by what was making her feel this way and figuring out her body and mind. Everybody has their dog days, but it's how we use them to our advantage and learn from ourselves we really learn to grow. Be like Casimiro.
Fucking hell. These are, like, they're just nice and short and simple.
Yeah.
Like, it would have taken you 5 minutes at the end of each FaceTime.
That's it. And then I'll read you the last one. Which
Was there only 23 FaceTimes?
Yeah, it's 23 FaceTimes.
Oh, so you didn't FaceTime every day.
No, well, that was a period like 2 weeks of talking stages. Then there
Right.
would have been some phone calls. I only did the FaceTime.
And then the time differences and stuff. And
then the last story I said, so it ended on FaceTime 23. And then I'll read 23 and then what I said after it. So FaceTime 23, the last hurrah. Casimiro was about to end a journey of a lifetime. The end of a chapter, and what a chapter it was. But that's not to say the next one's not going to be something to look forward to. In brackets, spoiler, Casimiro and the young stud take on the world. Emotions are running high, and so are Casimiro's powers. The trip has taught her so much about herself and the world around her. The adventures of Casimiro will be told as a bedtime story as years to come. Turn over to the next chapter. Chapter 2, Casimiro's new sidekick. A bond never felt before, two like minds, two souls the same. One cougar, one young stud. Stay tuned for the adventures of Cassie and Otway, and strap in for a hoot and a half.
shit, bro. This is so good. You guys saying I love you in Bali just makes so much more sense now. Yeah. So much more sense now.
Yes.
Fuck me. That was brilliant.
Yeah.
I love it. It's so good.
Thanks, man. And I don't know. It was just... I trusted my gut because it was a very ballsy play at the start. And we've talked to our friends about things to do on a date. Like we gave advice to that dude for flowers. And they say, like, is it too ballsy? Like, is it too much?
Never.
It's never too much. Like, make that, if you're going on a date with a girl, make her feel special, make her feel like the only girl that exists in the world. Because
Yeah, why the fuck not?
that's what you want her to be to you.
Yeah.
Like, she's the most important woman right in front of you right now.
Fuck
Hopefully
yeah.
for the rest of your life. So make her feel that way. Don't give her this half-assed effort.
Fucking oath. Bring back some fucking good men.
Yeah, it's like chivalry.
When you gave it to her,
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. So
were you stressing?
I was stressing. What did I do? No. I was going to print it out, but I didn't end up doing it. I had it on my files ready, and we'd hanged out. I can't remember if it was the first day or the second. I think it was. So she was here for like 2 days. I think I gave it to her. We like hanged out all day. No, it was the first. Hanged out all day, and then we went to the beach because she hadn't been back to our local beach in ages, and we're just sitting there talking about her feelings, and she's like, I can't believe we're here, la, 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 la. I was like, fuck it, timing's perfect. And then I just went on my phone. I was like, check your emails.
You already had her email?
Yeah, because I'm a funny cunt with like emails and like how I interact. Sometimes I'll just send her an email randomly in the day. Like one of our dates we went on, I sent her an email invitation and said RSVP. So I already had an email early. I don't know why. Yeah. And I said, check your email. It's just, I don't know. I find it really funny. And then we're at the beach, and then she was just like, she's like, what's this? And she was like processing what it was and like reading it, and then like I explained it. Then she just like started crying, but she didn't want to like cry in front of me because we like just first time we met in person like 2 days. And then she like turned over and she was like quietly weeping. I just gave her a little hug.
She was good.
Yeah.
Whoa, bro. That's crazy, eh? That's crazy. You are a fucking gentleman. That's wild, eh?
But yeah, I don't know. I think it's also like a good lesson for any guys listening that you can never do too much. Make those girls feel special.
Yeah, make them feel special.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening once again. We have one thing to say for all the listeners right now.
5 stars.
Yes, please.
Rate it 5 stars. Or if you rate it whatever you think it's worth.
3, 4, 5.
Rate it whatever you think it's worth.
Yeah,
all right?
we're going for 10K at the end of the year, and that all starts with you.
Yeah.
So
Love you.
We love you. Bye.